My name is JonRyheem Peoples, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to do the important steps into making a one-match fire. I'll go over a couple of the steps. The first step is going to be preparing and gathering. It's very important that you have the right material to be able to use to make this one-match fire. I've been camping, hunting, and fishing and doing survival stuff for as long as I can remember. I've also taught multiple people some of my survival skills and techniques of what I like to do and how I like to be prepared when I go out in the field. Another important step in making the one match fire is making sure that we keep the environment just the way we found it. We want to be able to have important safety features at our disposal, like either some water, any type of liquid, so that we're able to properly put out the fire when we're done with it. Forest fires are a great epidemic right now, especially during the dry season. We want to make sure to pay attention to if there is any fire bans in your county and make sure that you always are practicing safety. Safety will always come first. After gathering material, you will then be able to assemble your one match fire. First, you're going to have to gather material. Second, you'll have to put together a decent bunch of fire and find anything dry as possible. While gathering, you want to make sure you find different types of wood. Stuff that's really dry, easy to break, you'll hear a good crackle in it. If it cracks easy like that, you know it's dead and it's easy to burn. So in the wild, you'll find stuff like this. This is just some dry shrubs, dry big shrub bush. And this is perfect when trying to start a one match fire. You see how dry it is? You see how flaky it is? It's flying off. That's gonna catch flame way easy. When you gather your material, it isn't important that you have a bunch of material, but some quality in material. So I would say about at least 2 bundles fulls, meaning about 2 of what you can fit in your hands. That's about all you really need. You don't need a bunch of big logs or big sticks or anything like that yet. After gathering your material, you want to start breaking down branches and any dried material into this thin, flimsy, just about as thin as you can get it material. Easy to break up and easy to catch fire. The next step is you want to lay down a foundation. You want to make sure that each of those branches, the ones that are going to catch fire, the thinner and the drier ones, lay it down on the ground, pretty flat. You want to have a good solid base, something flimsy, so you're able to start creating a dome-like shape so everything will catch fire way easy. So you want to start by creating a nice level base. This fire can be used for multiple different reasons, whether in your survival or whether you're just in camp life. It can be used in any scenario, and really it comes down to if you only have one match remaining or that's your only source of light, we can make sure we get light and continue to have light and have a source of heat and a source of getting clean water and any type of boiling water, getting meat, anything like that. So once you have your base, we're going to start by taking all our material and just almost like making a dome-like triangle. So we're going to start by just layering up triangles. So we want to leave a doorway open. Think of it as leaving a doorway open at the front. So we want to start by just laying triangles overlapping each other, leaving a good size hole in the middle. So when you stick your match in, you're going to stick it in like this, and it's going to slowly start igniting. So just slowly start breaking up fibers into a triangle-like shape until you got it good enough. After you start stacking these into a triangle form, leaving up in a little hole right here in the middle, you want to slowly start putting a dome over top of the triangle, making it so it's accessible with still a lot of place to get oxygen, enable you to fit your match underneath. You can see here that I slightly have a hole. If you look in there, you can slightly see the hole, as in where the match is going to be. You can see it's triangle shape from the top. Kind of comes like in a dome shape, but still has enough airway so that the flames can get as much oxygen as needed, so you can really utilize that one match you have remaining. Once you've completed these steps, there's only one last final step, and that's the match. Now, I don't only recommend the waterproof match because they expire and just because they break off and they're pretty flimsy, but I try to go with a cheaper match just to show you that any type of match can be used. So when doing it, I'm just going to strike once, get that going. And you just want to get it here and just keep that a hold. Hold it here as long as possible. Let it get the oxygen going that it needs. And it should slowly start to catch. Keep it there as long as you can. And then slowly and surely start adding little twigs that you've collected, little extra, until it gets going big enough to where you can start adding big material. The fire has enough oxygen right now. It's just trying to breathe a little. And there you go. That's how you make the one match fire, as you can see from the end result. So in conclusion, we first gathered our supplies. Second, after gathering supplies, making sure they were dry enough for use and dead enough for use. Third, found a good surface area, made sure we had a flat area, not around a bunch of dry grass. Fourth, you want to make sure with your material you lay down a base so that it doesn't have any room to escape. You want all the oxygen to be right in the middle. You want it all to ignite and catch fire real easy. Next step, we gathered our material and we put it on top of the base we laid down, making a triangle formation, and then slowly doming that triangle formation off. After that, it's really simple. You just get your one match. If you only have one match left, use it, strike it, hold it under there as long as you can, and hopefully you will get that fire. Most of the time it's work. I've had a high success rate with this fire, and I hope you guys do too. This has been a survival tip from yours truly, JonRyheem Peoples, signing off.